All right, everybody. This is a week 2 matchup. This is Nards versus Tricksy here. I'm going to try to do a live cast. So I'm going to try to cast it while they're playing, play-by-play action, and then post it up on YouTube later. But I'm going to try to get a screen cap while they're playing. So this should be pretty interesting. Got Tricksy versus Hrothgar in this matchup. So it should be a pretty good matchup. PVT. I know last week we saw all mirror matchups, so this is going to be a little different. Look at the production tab here. Sorry, units. Looks like pretty standard openings by both. Tricksy just getting out his Stargate. Sorry, Gateway. Hrothgar getting up his barracks, and he's going to wall off, so he's going to play a little safe. I don't see either player. Oh yeah, we do see Dan getting gas immediately. Hrothgar pretty standard for him. Doesn't seem to like to get gas too early. So, we do see gas right away. So, wouldn't be surprised if we see concussive shells with a tech lab pretty quickly. That's pretty standard for Terran versus Protoss these days. We do see a Marine coming out. Try to get rid of the scouting probe. But Hrothgar is quick to wall off. Gets both supply depots up, so that's great. We do see the probe trying to get in, trying to see what he can see, but that Marine should push him out. Do see Hrothgar doing a little scouting the top base first. Just like the last match I casted on Shattered Temple, both players are in far positions, so this should lead to a pretty interesting game. There won't be any fast rushes or anything. You gotta run a long way across the map. See Tricksy getting a Cybernetics core out. All pretty standard timings. We do see Tricksy has 2 gas, so it might be going for a little something cheesy. We'll see. Goes for a Dark Templar play or something like that. That's pretty early to get both gases out. So we do see he's chrono boosting out the warp gate research. And the tech lab is going up on Hrothgar's barracks. Additionally, we see a second barracks just finishing up. Not quite sure what he's planning on doing yet, but we do see Hrothgar's SCV getting into the base, and he does scout that Trixie's going for both gases, so should be able to tell that they're not going to be an early expansion for Tricksy at all. See 2 more gateways going up for Tricksy, and still just on 2 barracks for Hrothgar, and more Marines coming out. And stim pack being researched immediately. So he's going for a stim pack timing here. Now factory goes up. So it doesn't look like it's going to be any sort of rush. He's just going to build up a nice, strong army first. Not sure if he's going to go for medevac first or not, but we'll see. And Hrothgar's SVD still being still pestering Tricksy here. Finally getting that scout down. So not sure all of what he spotted. I'm not sure if he spotted those additional gateways or not, but saw 1 additional gateway. And we see a robo facility going up for Tricksy here. So it's not going to be a 4-gate as some of the observers predicted here. Warp gate just finishing as that third gateway finishes, so that's really good timing by Dan. See a Marauder, 6 Marines, and another barracks going up, so it doesn't look like it's going to be any sort of drop play. I don't see any Stargate going up at all, so we'll see what happens here. Hrothgar getting a reactor on this factory, so I'm not sure if he's going to do a switch with another building or not, but reactor on that just means Hellions only can be produced out of there. Be interesting to see what comes out of this robo facility for Dan. See the stim is almost finished. He's just starting combat shields as well, so his infantry is going to be well upgraded. But Dan has plenty of sentries here to force field a ramp if need be. Take a look at the probe count. 24 pros versus 21 SCVs, so both players' economy is fairly equal. Trixie's still producing probes. Looks like Hrothgar, yeah, just started another SCV, so they're both still producing a lot of workers. Trixie got a lot of stalkers up here. Getting out an observer, it's really smart in this case. Versus Terran, it's always nice to get out of the observer to see when that timing is coming. And here we do see a strong push. Looks like 6 Marauders, 6 Marines, all with stim. Combat shield not quite done yet, but this will be a strong timing. But Dan definitely sees it coming. And backs up immediately. Not sure if he was planning on attacking or not, but Dan is getting ready. If a nice force field should work quite well if he's able to force field up the ramp. If Hrothgar is able to scan up this cliff, he might be able to get surround. But looks like Dan's forces are far superior in this case, especially with a good force field. And he's completely ready. And here we go. Nice force fields. Oh, he got Hrothgar's stim, so that'll be really sick. Hrothgar doing a ton of damage to himself with that stim. Trying to get vision up the cliff, but no luck. Doesn't throw down a scan. Oh, Dan is in serious control now. He's got an immortal out and everything. He should take care of those marauders very, very easily. And has scouting with this probe, so he knows exactly what Hrothgar's up to. So that rush did not work out well with stim at all. He is upgrading his infantry. See if he's able to get enough army out before Dan attacks. But he is quite far behind right now. I'll put up the names and supplies for you so you can see how bad of a hit that Hrothgar took in that 45 supply versus 64 supply. At this point of the game is quite bad for Hrothgar. Dan does have vision of that upper lift, so the wall is not going to do much good as long as Hrothgar has his forces to the side there. So it's probably going to be GG anytime. Dan just has an overwhelming force here, vision, tech, everything. Hrothgar's building a siege tank, but he's not going to be able to hold off this force long enough to have that do any damage at all. So very well played by Tricksy. He got really great force fields off immediately, and that won him the game. Hrothgar stemmed a little too late and did a bunch of damage to his own troops, unfortunately. So, and there's GG. So, pretty solid game for Dan. Played really defensive. He had good scouting. So he took control of the Zelnaga watchtower right at the beginning there. So that was he saw that stem attack was coming. He was able to prepare. Got 3 sentries out and force field the ramp beautifully, causing Hrothgar to stem at the wrong time. So really well played by Dan. We'll see what happens in game 2 here.